the Sierra Nevada, and the mountains are becoming smaller on my right, and I'm in this desolate valley. It's the rain shadow. The other side of the Sierra Nevada, the coast side, is quite wet, and then you get this dry valley, and the next valley over is Death Valley, which is significantly lower, significantly drier, and significantly hotter. But at the bottom, these mountains here, Sierra Nevada, they're 70 million years old, I think. And the crater over here, I would be surprised, this is very recent, I would be surprised if this is more than, I don't know, 10,000 years old, something like that. Because it shows no sign of tree growth yet, although it is a fairly barren place for that sort of thing. I'm going to try the rest area, see if it says anything about it. Okay, this is the long climb up on Interstate 15 towards Las Vegas, and my engine started to overheat, so I'm back in the truck lane, but I've already passed 2 cars that have overheated, and you can always tell them they're sort of burnt out on the side, so they're always sat there with their hoods up, and it's almost the only interstate where as you go along, you're almost guaranteed to see people by the side of the road overheated. So beware the long hills like this. You know, it's a half a mile hill, and I'm crawling along at 40, and even at that I've got the heat full on again, stopping from overheating. Okay, we're up to 4,000 feet, and these are Joshua trees, which are actually relatively rare. You only get them in the southern bit of California. Anyway, so we've now nursed our car up this great big hill without overheating, only just, and now we get over the top, and if memory serves, we get an absolutely phenomenal view of the road going like down and up the other side. So this is the view that you get from the top. That's the road there, it just goes all the way down, all the way up the other side. And yet these phenomenal desert mountains. Holy shit! It's amazing scenery, isn't it? Signs of uplift. Now we have some classic desert thunderstorms. 3 of them by the looks of things, and the 4th one building. See the classic anvil-shaped thunderheads? I mean, we get lots of thunderstorms in...
Right.
Shut up, mate. We get a lot of thunderstorms in New York as well, but not like the desert ones. The desert ones you can see for hundreds of miles away. The New York ones we get are usually completely clouded over. You never really get a good view of the thunderheads like this. Okay, it's a little late in the day and I'm at Zion. There's a little blue New Yorker just there. And majority of these are sandstone. And there's a thunderstorm coming in. But it's about, 200 million years old? And most of this is sand dunes, which is composed, it's made of the Appalachian Mountains. So back 200 million years ago, when the Appalachians were big mountains, they got washed down, blown around as dust into sand dunes, which made it all the way across to Middle America, which was then actually a barren, dry desert. And these are essentially fossilized sand dunes, and there's about 800 feet of them. And then in places like up here, this is a much later phenomenon. You'll see the layers are preserved, but some of it looks white, and the reason is that as rain has as it's been rained on, it's washed the iron out of the sandstone, so the layers below are actually more red and the layers above white from the lack of iron. So this is of course all iron 3. Anyway, so this is just the view from the Zion car park, where I've been grilling the rangers for everything they know. Okay, so I'm heading up to Bryce for a bit now, which is actually in sedimentary terms higher than Zion. And then at some later point, these are the sort of ones which have all the iron washed out of them. And then later I'll be moving down to the Grand Canyon, which is lower in sedimentary terms. Grand Canyon goes a long way back. So yeah, this was not deposited under oceans. This is fossilized sand dunes. The layers above this is when the ocean came in about 70 million years ago and deposited a load of layers above this. And some of those are what we will see at Bryce. Here we have some more fossilized tombs. There's people posing on them.